Right now at 5, La Crosse schools are updating crisis response protocol the very day an Iowa shooting leaves several dead.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 5.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for watching News 8 Now at 5. I'm Ken Kozarowski. We start with a developing story out of Iowa today. 2 children are dead and an adult is in critical condition after a shooting in Des Moines. The shooting happened just before 1 this afternoon at Starts Right Here, a nonprofit organization that helps at-risk kids. 2 children and 1 adult were taken to nearby hospitals, and the 2 children died at a local hospital. The ages of the students have not been released. One officer who spoke to police says they're familiar with families who frequent the outreach center.
They all hit home. This one certainly, it's a little more personal for the impact on us because we do know the people at the school. We work very closely, the department does, with a lot of these kids. And it's a little harder, obviously, when you know the folks that are involved. But right now the investigation seems to be moving forward pretty quick.
Police say they have 3 people detained and that this was a targeted act. And as that community reels from today's tragedy, area schools closer to home are undergoing training to improve how they respond during a crisis. The Wisconsin State DOJ's Office of School Safety has hosted training sessions now for updated protocols on crisis response and the way to reunite students with loved ones afterward. This is happening at Logan High School today. The La Crosse School District offered to host this DOJ training for their district and other area districts to get some hands-on training. Now, new to the protocols is a standard vocabulary that allows the DOJ, police departments, and people inside schools to clearly communicate with each other. There are 5 new terms to help all those groups understand what's happening in the moment and what those groups need to do in that moment. Hold, secure, lockdown, evacuate, and shelter. Officials say clear communication is crucial when a crisis happens.
Been a mistake of districts in the past of going into a lockdown when all we wanted to do was just hold in their classroom so that medical personnel could get into a building.
And the La Crosse Police Department says training like this is all about partnership and preparation. No one wants a natural disaster or school threat to occur, but police say they hope training like this can provide more people a sense of security.
Really, at the end of the day, it makes our schools safer, it makes our students safer, and hopefully instills a higher level of confidence in the families when it comes to a safe environment for students to learn.
Now, ARPA dollars currently fund the DOJ's Office of School Safety. Funding goes through this December. DOJ officials hope the state legislature will permanently fund the program in the next biennial budget. The La Crosse School Board will meet tonight at 6 to discuss possibly consolidating the district's middle schools. News 8 Now's Emily Haugen is live outside Lincoln Middle School with what we can expect at tonight's meeting. Good evening, Emily.
Ken, the doors to this school could be closed by next school year, but that's up to the school board. So last week, the Washburn Community Group met in a session, and board members told attendees that this building is nearly 100 years old. That, combined with declining enrollment, has the district thinking about consolidating its 3 middle schools. Also at that meeting last week, community members shared their thoughts. They expressed concerns about class sizes, neighborhood walkability, and educational funding as a whole. Community members also worried that the decision is being rushed. Board representatives said last Wednesday that the consolidation will be discussed tonight, but it's not clear if a decision will be made. So we'll hear from the board tonight at 6, and I'll be there. Back to you, Ken.
All right, thanks very much, Emily. And like she said, she'll be at that meeting. It has been a point of contention. Of course, we saw last November the question posed to voters about consolidating high schools, which of course did not pass, but now middle school consolidation is the next item for discussion from the La Crosse School Board. We finally saw some sunshine today. It feels like it's been forever. Let's send it over to Chief Meteorologist Bill Grahl for a quick check of our forecast.
I could run over there, or I could run over here. I'm trying to follow the camera. There we are. Hey, I'm out in the new studio and we're doing some testing out here. So that's what happens. That's why you test first. But hey, here I am. You found me. Temperatures in the mid to upper 20s, 25 today in Eau Claire, 29 in La Crosse, 27 in Viroqua, and 27 in Prairie du Chien. Hey, wasn't it nice to finally see some sunshine? Now our time lapse shows the clouds to begin with. But hey, look at that. Remember what blue sky looks like? If you didn't happen to see it today, That's what it looks like, and it was nice to have to kind of dust off the sunglasses for the first time in what seems like forever. Hope you enjoyed it, though, because the clouds rolled right back in, and this is a live look through CityCam. Cloudy skies. We've got a little weak boundary scooting through. You can see some light radar returns, maybe some flurries in spots, but that's about it as this continues to pivot through the area during the overnight hours. Current temperatures in the 20s, but we may actually remain steady, even rise a few degrees through midnight, and then drop to about 26 for a morning low tomorrow morning. Again, mainly cloudy skies, just a small chance for a few flurries in spots. Now, I've got a couple of systems I'm tracking for snow chances, also much colder temperatures in my 8-day forecast. I'll share it in just a few minutes.
All right, sounds good. Thank you, Bill. Well, Campbell police are asking for the public's help in finding a missing 15-year-old girl. Police say Jaden Halverson ran away from home around 4 o'clock Sunday afternoon. Jaden is 5'6". Her current hair color is red. She has a pierced eyebrow, 2 nose piercings, and a few small knuckle tattoos. Police say she could be wearing a black puffy winter jacket, black pants, and winter boots. If you have information about Jaden or if you see her, Campbell police ask you to call them. That number right on your screen. Another victim of Saturday night's mass shooting in Monterey Park, California, has died, bringing the death toll to 11. 9 others were wounded. A candlelit vigil is planned for tonight. Max Darrow has the latest details on the investigation from Monterey Park.
Candles and flowers were left outside the Star Dance Studio in Monterey Park, California, Monday as a memorial to the victims of this weekend's mass shooting.
This is just a devastating, tragic moment for our community. I think many of us are still in disbelief.
The shots rang out as a group of mostly Asian American seniors celebrated the Lunar New Year Saturday night. Among the victims, 65-year-old Mai Nam. In a statement on Twitter, her family said she spent many years going to the dance studio. It's what she loved to do, and they are starting the Lunar New Year broken.
Today was supposed to be a happy, nice day for everyone to enjoy.
The shooting cast a shadow over Lunar New Year celebrations in this predominantly Asian American community. The city of Monterey Park says it has set up a crisis center for anyone affected by the tragedy. The LA County Sheriff identified the suspect as 72-year-old Hu Can Tran. Authorities say about a half hour after the first shooting, he entered another dance hall 3 miles away. A man working there says he wrestled the gun away from the suspect, who fled in a white van. Law enforcement eventually tracked down the van, and the sheriff says the suspect took his own life as a SWAT team moved in.
Several pieces of evidence were found inside the van, linking the suspect to both locations.
Investigators searched the suspect's home as they tried to determine the motive behind the massacre. Max Darrow, CBS News, Monterey Park, California.
And the White House ordered flags at half-staff in honor of those victims. Wisconsin Governor Tony Evers will deliver his 5th State of the State address, at 7 p.m. tomorrow from the state capitol. It is a yearly tradition for the governor to come before the legislature and discuss both the state's progress and what he hopes to accomplish as a new term begins. Evers is expected to touch on abortion, as he's repeatedly called for the legislature to create a referendum for Wisconsinites to vote on the abortion ban that's current state law. He also expected to discuss education, shared revenue, and other tax reforms. The governor's YouTube and Facebook pages will be streaming that State of the State address. Still ahead on News 8 Now at 5, your beloved dog might be the newest volunteer at a Madison Children's Hospital. How your pup can help those who need it most after the break.
Morning.
Who said that? Whoa, where did that come from? Floating money.
Funny.
Good luck out there.
In the Northland, the future belongs to everyone, so we created the all-time best-selling SUV for everyone, Ford Explorer. With an available 3-liter EcoBoost V6 engine that delivers 400 horsepower in one stylish package. Because the SUV of the future is made for the Northland. Ford Explorer. Drive one today. Now get 0% financing for 36 months on Ford Explorer, Edge, and Escape. Only at your Northland Ford dealers.
Wisconsin. It's easy to take for granted how we warm up. But what if you couldn't warm up so easily? For many, it's a reality they can't ignore. Working families, elderly, disabled, and veterans struggling to keep their heat and power on in the dangerous cold of winter. If you or someone you know needs a hand up, our energy, water, and emergency rental assistance providers are working together to keep you safe in your home. No one deserves to suffer when we can help each other.
Menards is your bathroom headquarters. Delta bathtubs and showers are built for style, design, and durability. Whether you prefer a traditional style or something modern, Delta is the way to go. Get this Delta High-Crop shower for just $549.99. Add warmth and beauty to your home with carpet from Shaw. Huntington carpet is soft and luxurious. Get yours today for just 79 cents per square foot. Plus, receive free carpet pad with a purchase of woven back carpet at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
You've got a Plus service for movies, plus a few Plus services for your favorite TV shows, plus a few extra. Plus, all those pluses add up. I guess that's why there's so many. How about a Plus service that's free, plus gives you local news, plus weather, plus sports, plus a little extra? News 8000 Plus, the Plus service that's everything local. Plus, it's free. Plus, it's easy to find on any of these. Plus this.
He rocks in the treetop all day long, hopping and bopping and singing this song. All the little birds on Jaybird Street love to hear the robin going tweet, 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 rockin' robin.
In medical news today, a new warning from the World Health Organization about the danger of trans fats. The UN Health Agency says billions of people are still being exposed to the harmful toxins. CBS's Ian Lee reports from London.
Trans fats can be hidden in some of the tastiest treats, from pastries to pizza. The toxic additives are believed to be responsible for 500,000 deaths from coronary heart disease every year. And in a new report, the World Health Organization says enough is enough.
Think of artificial trans fat as the tobacco of nutrition. It has no valid use.
Denmark was the first country in the world to wipe out trans fats, and the FDA banned them in the U.S. in 2018. Countries across Europe, including the United Kingdom, set strict limits on the toxic fats.
There's been real progress, but still 5 billion people are living in countries that have not protected them from trans fat causing heart attack and death.
Some around the world worry getting rid of trans fats will force fast food favorites like burgers and fries off the menu. But the WHO says that's not the case.
It's possible to do the replacement and to have products which consumers will continue to buy, but that are healthier.
The WHO says Ecuador, Egypt, and Pakistan have high heart attack numbers and are still not taking action to protect their people.
Global elimination could prevent 17 million deaths over a 25-year period.
While more than 40 major countries have taken steps to eliminate trans fats, most of the world goes unchecked. Ian Lee, CBS News, London.
The WHO says it still hopes to convince countries to take serious action to ban trans fats by the end of this year. Well, a pet therapy program is returning to UW Health kids, and they're asking for your help. The Caring Canines program needs dogs who can visit with kids a few times a month. The program will take place at American Family Children's Hospital in Madison. If you aren't from the Madison area and you and your dog don't mind the drive a couple times a month, you might be the perfect fit for the role. The Caring Canines program aims to make hospital stays a little less stressful for children by taking advantage of dogs' empathetic abilities.
Dogs have an innate sense that we as humans don't have. They're able to break down those barriers and really provide that tactile and that emotional companionship.
They do it so well. If you're interested in applying, we'll post more information at news8000.com. Well, still ahead, Bill, today's been one of the more frigid days in a while despite the sunshine. Can we expect those conditions throughout the week?
Ken, unfortunately, sun is going to be at a premium once again for the better part of my 8-day forecast. Tracking a couple of snow chances as well. All the details after the break.
This is our community. And while the present moment may feel unpredictable, we are here to help you stay focused on the future. So stay safe, stay strong, and stay confident with Gillespie and Associates.
To everyone who loves great food
let us make you a meal the Wisconsin way.
We cook each butter burger to order for you and the people you love, so it's the best part of your day.
The best.
The best.
And every creamy scoop of fresh frozen custard, pure happiness.
Pure happiness.
Pure happiness. Because where Culver's comes from.
And the heart of America's Dairyland.
Our love.
Our love for fresh food is as strong as our love for all of you.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Firefighters Credit Union now has credit cards. I know what some of you are thinking. The money man has sold his soul to the devil. Well, not quite. Unlike the big credit card issuers, we don't want you to pay interest. We don't want you to pay late fees. We don't want you to pay over the limit fees. We want you to use our card. If you use it correctly, you'll never pay a dime, and we'll pay you to use it. Are you intrigued? Give us a call and find out more today.
And he was a kid, 4 years old, he had lats. The only way you get lats is from doing prison time and doing pull-ups. He was a bad little kid. He was so evil, his first baby tooth, it came in chipped. Walking around the neighborhood smoking his mama's cigarettes.
Get ready for the comedy of Marlon Wayans, the Microphone Fiend Tour. Saturday, February 11th at Ho Chunk Gaming, Black River Falls, Wisconsin, with special guest DC Irvin. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster. Don't miss Marlon Wayans live.
But here's that storm system I'm tracking.
When severe weather is coming.
We are tracking this winter storm that continues to provide snowy weather across the area.
We warn you first.
Yeah, we're in the first warning storm runner.
It's what we do.
Winter storm warnings are still remaining in effect here for much of the day.
To keep you safe.
Hey, look at the roads here.
We are First Warn Weather.
This forecast has been pretty spot on.
News 8. Expect more.
Retirement is one of the most important decisions you'll ever make, so you need to get it right. At Gillespie & Associates, we'll design a plan so you can retire on your terms. I'm Private Wealth Advisor Tim Gillespie, and I'm here to help.
Well, welcome back. It was definitely a chillier weekend, but temperatures still right at average. In fact, our high on Saturday was 27. Yesterday was 27, both hitting right at average. So that's why we have 2 days so far this month now with an average temperature. Still chilly today with that high of 29, but that is above average. So again, 18 now of the 23 days we have seen an above average high temperature. The big bonus today, of course, was the blue sky and sunshine that we finally got to enjoy in most areas. In fact, for several hours here in La Crosse. But the clouds are back. What else is new, right? 29 was the high, 16 the low at 9:17 this morning. 27 and 10 are the averages, 50 and 26 below the records for today, and no rain or snow in our neck of the woods, although a few flurries not out of the question this evening. Cloudy skies, 27 degrees out at the airport, 26 downtown here at the station. Winds out of the west-southwest at 5 to 10. That is causing a wind chill of 19 degrees. Eau Claire, you're at 24 degrees with a cloudy sky, a westerly wind at 10, making it feel like 14, and a little bit of a reduction in visibility in your neck of the woods as well. Visibility down to 6 miles, but overall not that bad. Current temperatures, again, note the lack of any real cold air. It's just been an abnormally mild month of January for much of the lower 48, including our area for sure. 24 degrees in Eau Claire, as we mentioned, 28 in Black River Falls, 26 in Sparta, 24 in Viroqua, also 24 in Prairie du Chien. Winds out of the kind of west-southwest at around 5 to 10, even 15 miles per hour, maybe a brief gust upwards of 20 miles per hour. That is causing wind chills in the teens to around 20 degrees for most, 19 for a wind chill in La Crosse, 14 in Eau Claire, 13 in Preston, and 11 in Viroqua. So we've got clouds back in the picture. A couple of light radar returns with a little trough or weak boundary stretching from northeast to southwest. So don't be shocked if you see a few flurries in your area. Otherwise, a few more flurries to our north. That disturbance moves through tonight. Then I'm tracking this little disturbance, and that could bring a chance for some light snow showers around Tuesday night and into the day on Wednesday, but a much stronger storm system will be tracking by well to our south. You'll kind of see that on Sky Tracker. Again, clouds tonight, maybe a few spotty flurries, but nothing really to worry about. Otherwise, mostly cloudy again for tomorrow. And then here's the disturbance that I was tracking over Montana. That brings that slight chance of light snow showers or flurries tomorrow night and into Wednesday. Again, a much stronger winter storm passing by well to our south, where there's going to be winter storm warnings and winter weather advisories for areas well to our south. This one looks to leave us alone, but it's going to be a close call for places like Milwaukee and Chicago, probably seeing some snow. And again, just lighter snow chances around here. Zone forecast showing temperatures for tomorrow. Low 30s will be common in the La Crosse area, right around 31 or 32 degrees. Upper 20s to low 30s in our southern zones. As we head back to the north, pretty uniform, not much colder, right around 28 or 29 degrees for Eau Claire and Chippewa Falls. So for tonight, mainly cloudy. Again, a few spotty flurries, lows around 26 degrees, so really not all that cold. 32 tomorrow, mostly cloudy sky, and there's that chance of light snow showers again late Tuesday night into Wednesday, dry Thursday. A little bit better chance for some snow on Friday. Might see some light accumulations from that one, so stay tuned. And then here comes some winter cold. Finally, it's been a while for you cold weather fans. Temperatures in the teens, even some single digits to wrap up the last 4 days of the month of January, and even some overnight lows there, possibly dropping below zero.
Frigid indeed.
Yep.
Thanks a lot, Bill.
Okay.
When we come back this afternoon, these Minnesota artists are making beautiful art pieces from fish. Details on how they use an ancient Japanese technique next.
Tuesday on News 8 Now this morning. Attracting more customers, the high-tech retailers are using to bring more shoppers through their doors. And meteorologist Eric Sibley will share the weather in store for us this week. Have a great Monday night. More News 8 Now is after the break.
Your entry door is the first thing people see when they come to visit. Make it inviting. Call the Board Store Home Improvements today for a prompt free estimate. 782-8877.
Right now at Home World Rugs, when you spend $4.99 or more, get an extra 7% off sale prices with 3-year special financing and pay nothing down and nothing for shipping on a huge selection of area rugs. The Something for Nothing sale, now at Home World Rugs.
Where will your new Chevy take you this year? Anywhere. Find new experiences. Find new roads. Well-qualified buyers get 2.99% financing on all 2023 Equinox models, or get $1,000 cash allowance. Plus, current Chevy owners get an additional $750 bonus cash.
Earn now, spend later during Blaine's Farm and Fleet's Rewards Members Dollar Days. Now through February 1st, Rewards members earn $10 in Blaine's Bucks for every $100 spent in store to redeem later just like cash. Start earning today on deals like large bags of Blaine's brand Performance Dog or Original Cat Food, $2 off. Half off these special buy men's Skechers, only $34.99. And stock up on horse betting. Rewards members buy 4, get 1 free. Earn Blaine's Bucks now to spend later during Blaine's Farm and Fleet's Rewards Members Dollar Days.
When you watch News 8 Now, expect the facts.
The city's Finance and Personnel Committee met Thursday to consider a resolution to sell the building to the seniors who use it. Save our senior center.
Expect depth.
This year's student lunch debt is already the highest it's been in more than 5 years. Until there's more state or federal aid,
they will have to pay that if it's not cleared out by any other means.
News 8. Expect more.
Come see what great sleep looks like with a Purple mattress from Home Sleep Express. Right now, get no money down 3-year special financing with free delivery, free setup, and a 120-night guarantee. Test and buy the famous Purple mattress, now at Home Sleep Express.
Inside Lisa Marie Presley's emotional memorial. We're at Graceland for her final farewell. Next, ET.
You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Ice fishing, very popular here in the Midwest, but not everyone does it like this. These Minnesotans are making pieces of art with the fish they catch. It's a century-old technique, and it's forming a tight-knit community of hundreds.
Gone to the bait store and bought a fish like this and nobody played fish?
Out on the lake.
I love to cross disciplines and do that as naturally as I can.
Don't try to define the kind of art Seitu Jones has been doing for decades.
Calling on the spirits of the folks who came before me, all these artists that would easily blend different mediums and different disciplines. This is a way for me to blend art and nature.
We have this squidding too.
This is catching fish in Silver Lake and creating an ink print. based off the ancient Japanese art form.
More in the tail. Fisher people would actually be able to claim bragging rights from printing their fish and showing off the size of the fish, and at the same time being able to clean that fish off and eat it.
I think it's great. I mean, nice day to do it, and it's happening right in here.
Limited holes in the ice because of slushy conditions, but still a crowd of hundreds installing art.
This is such a better way than trying to take photos.
And this is to dispel this myth that folks are so urban that we don't necessarily get out.
Lake life and immersive art.
The Japanese have this saying, or this whole philosophy of taking a forest bath, and this is equivalent to that.
Pretty cool stuff. And that event was hosted by the Great Northern Festival. It's a 12-day festival that has over 70 events in the Twin Cities. We'll have a look at what's coming up at 6 when we come back, and Bill will have another look at tonight's forecast.
Founded on hard work, dedication, respect, and integrity, we at Maxwell White understand the importance of home comfort. Maxwell White strives to provide our customers with a positive experience every time. Maxwell White, plumbing done right.
Right now with Papa Murphy's, we've got a great deal.
Which means I make more great pizza.
Like our $9.99 XLNY pizza. It's everything you'd expect from a classic New York-style pizza, hot and fresh out of your oven. Order now at papamurphys.com.
There's a reason big dental bills often come as a shock, because sometimes you don't realize what's not covered until you get the bill. That's why affordable dental insurance from Physicians Mutual is important. It can give you benefits that go beyond what you get from more limited coverage plans. Because no one likes a big dental bill, especially if you're retired or on a fixed income. For a free information kit, call or go online now. This isn't some discount plan or preventive-only coverage. This is real dental insurance that helps cover over 350 procedures, like cleanings, fillings, crowns, bridges, root canals, even dentures, at any dentist you want. Dental insurance from Physicians Mutual Insurance Company helps cover preventive care, basic work, and major procedures, with no deductibles and no annual maximum. For your free information kit with all the details, call now or visit sendinfokit.com.
Physicians Mutual, Physicians Mutual.
Get in a Jeep today at Pischke Motors in La Crosse or Pischke Motors in West Salem.
The Start Something New sales event is your opportunity to save over $5,000 off MSRP with discounts and rebates on select 2023 Grand Cherokee L's. With 3 rows of seating, this highly versatile Grand Cherokee L Limited is perfect for the whole family to enjoy. Come test drive one today because this offer ends January 31st.
Start your search at Pischke.com and then drive away in your new Jeep.
Cordell's Automotive is now even easier to find near you. Which location will you visit? Being family owned, we get what it takes to truly care for your vehicle the same way you care for those you love. Schedule an appointment and let us help you know you're safe.
Sick of running out of hot water? The professionals at Maxwell White are here to handle all of your water heater needs. Our licensed technicians can install, repair, or replace any type of water heater with same-day or next-day service. Call Maxwell White, plumbing done right.
Coming up right here on the CBS Evening News, we're on the ground from Monterey Park, California, where the death toll rose to 11 today after a gunman entered this dance hall behind me. Well, tonight we've got our interview with the governor of California, plus the questions that remain about whether these victims were intentionally targeted. That and more news tonight on the CBS Evening News.
And coming up on News 8 Now at 6, those experiencing tough times and housing insecurity are being dealt another blow. Wisconsin's emergency rental assistance program is ending at the end of the month. What it means for local housing efforts like Coulee Cap, coming up tonight at 6.
And after a brief period of much needed sunshine for today for a couple of hours, clouds are back as we've got a weak boundary tracking southeast across the area with these clouds. Maybe some spotty flurries, really not a big deal though. Otherwise not overly cold because of the cloud cover once again. Overnight lows in the low to mid 20s, including about 26 on the cross. Again, keep in mind our average low is 10. 32 tomorrow, chance for some light snow showers on Wednesday, and another chance for snow around Friday later this week. And then it turns quite cold after that.
Thank you, Bill, and thank you for joining us tonight at 5. We appreciate it. We hope to see you at 6.